Well, welcome back everybody to a glorious Studley Wood. It is the final round, the final day of the PGA EuroPro Tour IFX Payments Championship here live in the glorious sunshine, but the wind has started to pick up. Now, as you can see over there at 10, you are looking at a penultimate group of Greg Daziel, Nick Marsh and Robbie Morrison. We're going to catch up with him very shortly because Nick Marsh is your joint leader at 14 under par with Joshua McMahon, who's in the group behind at 14, although there's a lot of players in the mix. Just put it this way, we've got Brooks, Townsend, Kim, Laurie, Galbraith, Joy and Daziel, who's in this group actually, all just one shot back at 13, and we've got a lot of par fives and a lot of scoring opportunities to come. This is going to go all the way, and guess what? We are going to be live right now with extended coverage all the way to the finish on the back 9 here. We've based ourselves actually at the par 3 11th green, where we were a little bit earlier for hole-in-one hunting. Do go back and watch that to find out whether we actually caught our first ever live hole-in-one or not. What do you think? Do go back, check it out. Wherever you're watching this broadcast, that is live there too right now. So if you're on Facebook, you're on Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn or YouTube, do go back and check it out. Now, best place to watch this broadcast probably is actually YouTube as well. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. It'll take you straight through to the PGA EuroPro Tour YouTube channel. Give it a click, hit subscribe and watch. And if you comment on that broadcast on YouTube, we can show your comments on screen. So have your say in this broadcast. We're going to be live here for a good 2.5 hours, just like we were at Harleyford, all the way to the finish. And we want to hear from you. Tell us, where are you watching from today? What are you up to this Friday afternoon? Have you finished work? Are you back home? Are you on holiday? Are you overseas? Tell us, where are you watching from? We want to hear from you as we keep you entertained for the climax of the IFX Payments Championship here live. It's event 4 on the PGA EuroPro Tour, and it is going all the way to the wire. Excuse me. Now, I'm delighted to say we are going to have special insights throughout the afternoon from 6-time DP World Tour winner Simon Dyson. He is here. We're going to catch up with him a little bit later and get some special insight from him. Now, the players making their way up to 11. Whilst they do, actually, let's just quickly pop the leaderboard up onto the screen so you can see for yourself how things have been going here this afternoon, with Marsh and McMahon leading the way at 14 under par. Nick Marsh, of course, the player we know very well from other mini tours, but here he is on the big stage with the PGA EuroPro Tour, trying to earn his spot on the Challenge Tour. Top 5 in the order of merit for the PGA EuroPro Tour, earn a spot on the Challenge Tour. Let's take that leaderboard down and actually let's show you how the order of merit is shaping up after the third event, which was last week. This is event 4, of course. It's going to change at the end of today, but let's pop that image up on the screen so you can see how things have finished up after 3 events. James Allen going very well indeed. He's been in the mix so far here at Studley Wood, and there's not a lot in it at all between a lot of these players. In fact, James Allen is in the final group. He started today at 12 under. So just coming onto the tee now here at 11, we are going to have Greg Daziel from Airdrie Golf Club, Nick Marsh from Huddersfield Golf Club, Robbie Morrison from Kilmacombe Golf Club, 2 Scots and the Englishman. And as you can see, they're just getting their measurements now. So we're back at the par 3 11th. We came here for a spot of hole-in-one hunting earlier. I wonder if we'd get one now. What a time it would be now to get a hole-in-one. 155 yards. It's doable. And I believe it's Nick Marsh on the tee box first. Yes, it is. So Nick Marsh is going to go first. Now, they've just finished up at 10, so let me see if there's been any change. It hasn't updated just yet. It won't take long though, because they've been in the tournament office all day long. And it's a safe shot from Marsh. Outside birdie opportunity there. Now, I'm not sure whether this is Daziel or Morrison, but we will find out when they get a little bit closer for you. Don't worry. We're not going to ignore the final group either, because we know Joshua McMahon is just behind. He's a joint leader at 14 under 2. Another solid shot there. In fact, very good shot, wasn't it, Lee, on that one? Bit closer that time. So here is the third player in this group. It's the 11 o'clock tee time. Greg Daziel, Nick Marsh and Robbie Morrison. Daziel started today 11 under. Marsh started 12. Morrison started 12. Marsh leading the way now at 14. Alongside Joshua McMahon, who is on 10. This is the 11th right now. Final group just behind. We're going to catch up with him as well. James Allen, Joe Brooks also in that group. This is going to go all the way, but there's a lot of players who can still come through the field. A lot of par fives here, so the opportunities are aplenty. I didn't see, but oh, it's well off to the left, isn't it? So this is going to be quite interesting to see, because there's clearly going to be a bit of work for these players to do. I'm just eager to see what they did at 10, so we can keep you straight in the loop. So Brooks is your clubhouse leader alongside Sean Towndrow and Din Won King too. They're all at 13 under par. Carter is also at 13 under par, currently on 18. Sean Laurie is 13 under on 16, and Galbraith is 13 under on 14, and Joy is just ahead of us. Actually, we just seen him tee off. He's halfway up the 12th now as we speak, also at 13 under. And Greg Daziel in this group is in contention, just one shot back too. So we've got two players really in the mix in this group. So it's well worth sticking around with this group. Like I say, we're going to stay live all the way to the finish, so don't go anywhere. Stay with us. Do not disappear. I've texted you and told you to bring it 3 times. So here we are, we're back at at 11 on the green, as you can see. Nick Marsh, 15 under now. Was for birdie as well. That was Nick Marsh. Incredible. He's now 15 under. He's got the outright lead. Dalziel 13, Morrison at 10 under. So par for Marsh here at 11.
Playing good.
He is, isn't he?
I think it's between him and Josh myself.
Yeah.
I do. A couple of lads just kind of broken away over there now.
Yeah.
Nick's a couple clear of the pack. Josh has got a chance to join him on 10. That'd have been nice though.
It meant a lot, didn't it?
Sorry?
You could see it.
Yeah. Knew he'd hit a good putt.
Oh,
very good.
Good stuff.
What's that take him to? That takes him to 14.
He's in the mix. He's great.
Hmm?
He's in the mix.
Banging it. Lovely shot in there, wasn't it?
Oh, beautiful. Good stuff. Right, Simon, quick word, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Here with Simon Dyson, of course. We were just having a little chat. It meant a lot. That miss for Nick there, almost so close. It would have changed the game a little bit, wouldn't
It would. It'd have meant 3 birdies on the bounce. You know, in these conditions, wind's picking up, hot temperatures. You know, he's pulling away from the field a little bit, and that'd have extended his lead by another.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, I spoke to a few players earlier. Wind's picked up. They haven't quite experienced this yet over the last couple of days. Going to have a factor on the back nine?
Yeah, I mean, huge factor. You know, it's quite a crosswind as well. Yeah, the guys who went out earlier today didn't have it this strong. You saw the good scores. It's a lot more difficult for the leaders, but, you know, they're handling it really well. Josh just behind has a chance to join Nick at the top. Yeah, it's getting exciting.
It certainly is, and you're going to be all the way to the back nine?
All the way till the end.
Good man, Simon.
Thanks,
Still playing that yellow ball?
Still playing it.
Yes.
Still working it.
You know I'm a big fan. Right, let's head down to 12, shall we? Let's just pop that leaderboard on the screen because it has changed. It is going to change all throughout this afternoon. Nick Marsh, 15 under par now, leading the way. He's in the purple shirt, white cap, as you can see. Greg Dalziel is in the blue. And we've got Mr. Morrison in this group too. So they're going to tee off here at 12. A lot of opportunities still to come. You just heard from 6-time European Tour winner Simon Dyson there. As I said, he's going to be joining us for little snippets, little golden nuggets all throughout this afternoon. So we come to 12. It is a par 4, 359 yards for these players. Let's pop that leaderboard down. So we're with Greg Dalziel, Nick Marsh, Robbie Morrison here. Oh, big move as well, by the way. Josh McMahon has now moved to 16. It's all change here. Incredible stuff. In fact, he just eagled 10. So Josh has just eagled 10 to take a 2-shot lead. Wow. So this is their penultimate group. Nick Marsh right in contention, just one off the lead. Work to do though for all of these players. So the players going to walk up now. Nick Marsh, of course, leading him. He's 15 under. He's right in the mix. Greg Duziel is right in the mix too. We're going to, in fact, I'll tell you what, Leon, let's go back. You're right. Let's go back to the 11th just to see Josh McMahon, who's now the leader. He is he's just eagle 10 as well. So we're going to march up so you can see that. Remember, we are filming as much of this as possible. Greg Duziel, 14 under. Nick Marsh at 15 and Morrison at 10.
What probably just hit driver.
Yeah, here at Fizz. Simon, just very quickly, we talked about Josh Eagle at 10.
Eagle.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, we literally looked at the chip that he had. He had to play a bump and run from about 40 yards, and he's obviously hauled it, but he's come up short here, so he's either got a massive gust of wind for his tee shot, or he's just misjudged it, but we need to go and see if it's dry.
Ah, oh, okay. Let's hope it is dry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Simon. Thank you very much, Simon Dyson. Just talk about Josh Mahon. He's on the Eagle Trail at the minute, but he could be in a bit of trouble here at 11. We've got the buggy, so we can whiz around and catch up with people. So we are going to shoot around, make sure we're bringing you the right shots at the right time with the right people. It is the IFX Payments Championship live here on the PGA EuroPro Tour. It is the final day. It's the final round of the final day. We're here at the par 3 11th. You are looking at the final group now. The 11-10 tee timer, James Allen, Joshua McMahon and Joe Brooks. Oh, Simon's off to have a little look. Let's see. You can stay here if you want, Leon. I'll go have a little look. Let's see. That's Simon Dyson there, 6-time DP World Tour winner. He's trying to see if he can see it. I'm going to go have a little look too. And this could be a real shame. Are we dry, Simon?
Yeah. Right, ready? Be a big turning point, that.
I didn't see it bounce, to be honest, mate.
way it's bounced.
Right, if I'm totally honest, it looked like it bounced pretty much straight. I'm happy to like literally like there.
Yeah.
I think it's like.
Yeah, just as long as it's not closer, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, but it doesn't matter if it's closer to the ball than the ball, does it? It's where it crossed.
Yeah, it's point of entry.
Oh, right, okay.
And the point of entry must be like literally there.
Right, yes.
Yeah,
You're
it
both
bounced
happy with that
sideways.
then?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, man.
So good shot there, good effort from Josh McMahon there, right in the mix at 16 under, eager legal, but just got into a bit of trouble here at the par 3 11th. So here is Josh McMahon, so we've gone a little bit quiet there, we just organised everything. Right, there we go, bit of drama here then at 11. We're just going to double check to see what the score is before we move on. So yeah, interesting stuff indeed. Bit of a rules controversy, that's why we went a little bit quiet there, just to make sure everything gets cleared and gets sorted out. We're going to watch them tee off and follow them up 12, which actually cuts back just behind us. So let's just see what's going to happen with this leaderboard here. 15, is it? It's okay, you change it, you go ahead. 15, thank you.
How the mighty have fallen. Eagle, double bogey.
And it goes 14, so unfortunately for Josh McMahon, that was a double bogey here at 11 to drop from one shot lead into second now at 14 under par. We're going to make our way down to 12. Watch this tee off. So we are here live at the IFX Payments Championship here at Studley Wood on the PGA EuroPro Tour. Lots going on here at the minute. This is the very final group. James Allen, Joshua McMahon and Joe Brooks. James Allen, of course, the current order of merit leader from the first three events. This is round 4, as you can see, and if he goes well, he could be right in the mix once again. We're here at the par 4-12, and we're going to watch this group tee off and follow them up. So we're with the final group now. James Allen, Joshua McMahon, Joe Brooks. We'll very shortly get the leaderboard off for you once this group have just teed off, because it is all change here at Studley Wood. McMahon went eagle. He's just gone, believe this or not, eagle, double bogey. Wow. And it's now Nick Marsh leading the way from Carter, who's in the clubhouse at 14 under par. So Marsh has a one-shot lead from Carter, Galbraith, Joy, Dalziel, McMahon. So here is Josh McMahon. He's on the tee now, just double bogeyed 11 here at the par 4-12 now. Needs to want to bounce back. Eagle on a huge high, and unfortunately just hit it out of bounds on 11. Rightio, we're going to make our way up 12 now. As I said, a lot going on ahead as well. Whilst we do, we're going to pop that leaderboard up onto the screen for you too, just whilst we get in the buggy and have a little drive up. We're going to stick with the players as well. We bring you closer to the action than anybody else can here. It is the final day of the PGA EuroPro Tour IFX Payments Championship. So leaderboard on the screen there, as you can see. Nick Marsh leading the way. Can he close this out? So of course we're going to catch up with them. They're just in the group ahead, so we're just going to stick with this group a little bit longer whilst we make our way up. Plenty of excitement, plenty of drama going on here. It's all to play for. This is going to go down to the wire. This is going to be an absolute thriller. It's the Sizzler at Studley. That doesn't really make any sense, actually, does it? That doesn't really rhyme. If you want to find out more about the PGA EuroPro Tour, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. Do give it a click. And you take you straight through to their website. And if you want to have your say, head over to the YouTube channel, the EuroPro YouTube channel. There's also a link in the body of this broadcast. Make sure you hit subscribe. If you comment in the live chat section, we can put it on screen for you as well. So we'd love to hear from you. All throughout this afternoon, we're going to have a special insight from six-time DP World Tour winner Simon Dyson. We've already heard from him a few times today in this broadcast. This is going to be an absolute cracker here. These fairways, by the way, they are pure, aren't they? They are absolutely lush. We've got James Allen just off to our right there. There he is. Let's take that leaderboard down and let's just watch the players walk up to the balls. James Allen, winner at Harleyford. We were there live for that as well. If you do want to go back and watch any of our live coverage, you can. It stays exactly where it is. So if you're watching this on Facebook, great, it will stay on Facebook. If you watch it on YouTube, it'll stay on YouTube. If you watch it on Twitter, it'll stay on Twitter. Right, we're obviously still with the final group here. You're looking at Joe Brooks. Joshua McMahon over on the right. He is, unfortunately, if you are just tuning in, hello, he's just double bogeyed Up at 11 after going eagle, eagle, would you believe? Overall leader at the minute is Nick Marsh. He is going very well. 15 under. Can he close this one out? He's a winner on the EuroPro Tour as well. Incredibly talented. He's always in the mix. He was in the mix when we were up at Harleyford 2, made the cut. Can he get this one closed out? It's going to be an absolute cracker, isn't it? We are live with extended coverage all the way to the finish. At the minute, we are following the final group. James Allen, Joshua McMahon and Joe Brooks here. Up 12, par 4 12th. And we're sticking with them all the way to the finish. Now we will whiz ahead a little bit later to catch up with Nick Marsh and his group as well. We caught up with them at the start of this broadcast. And we're going to make our way to the green. Hello and welcome to our Instagram followers as well. We've just gone live over on our Instagram page at PGA EuroPro Tour. We are broadcasting across Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, LinkedIn. A big thank you to our broadcast partners. Today's golfer, Women in Golf Magazine, Golf Asia, India Golf Weekly, Golf North Magazine, Golf South Magazine, Northern Golfer 2, and plenty of others as well. A big thank you. And we're delighted to be bringing you live coverage. Final round of the PGA EuroPro Tours, the IFX Payments Championship here live. Joe Brooks in the red, James Allen in the blue, Josh McMahon, white cap, navy blue shirt, grey trousers. Is James Allen now, winner at Harleyford, leader of the Order of Merit for this season so far. Go on, come round, come round. Joe Brooks there, go on. Oh, not quite. I think it's going to be Josh McMahon now. Eagle, eagle, double bogey. What can he do here at 12? Unlucky. James Allen puts it away nicely. So big change in the leaderboard as well. Carter, Galbraith, Joy, Daziel, Marsh, Mahon, all at 14 under par now. Yes, you heard me right. We've got a 6-way tie. Again, at the top, Marsh has bogeyed. So 6-way lead. McMahon in this group is also the leader, tied leader at 14 under par. Nick Marsh also out on the course at 14 under par. Let's pop that leaderboard up onto the screen so you can say, because Galbraith is on 16. He's also at 14 under par. Big opportunity. Joy as well is also out on the course. He's on 14 at the minute. And Dalziel is in the group ahead. We caught up with him quite a bit earlier too. He's also on 14. So a lot of players right in the mix now in this. It is looking like it is going to go all the way. There could be a playoff. If there is a playoff, we will bring it live for you as well. Right, let's pop that leaderboard down, because here we are at the 13th now. Just got a thumbs up from James Allen there. So this is the second in a group of 4 par 4s, 435 yards, a little bit longer this one. It's going to be Brooks to tee off first. James Allen on the tee now, left-hander. And here is Josh McMahon, joint leader at 14. Josh just asking, you've got eyes on it, make sure it's okay. And it looks like it is. So we're going to make our way down. Whilst we do, we actually went to the range a little bit earlier, and we caught up with a couple of players up at the range. Had a good chat with them, got some real good insights into Studley Wood, how they're expecting it to play. We spoke about the wind, and of course the wind has got up today as expected. So let's play a little video of us up at the range earlier this morning. Roll VT. Line play. I wonder if we've got the alignment aid. I wonder if I can just pop the microphone so we can just listen to the connections here. What have you got in your hand there?
7-9.
7-9. Fantastic. Nice. Wish I could hit my 7-iron like that. What sort of yardage are you going for then? I assume you know your yardage is inside out.
It's like a 173.
173, even with the practice balls as well, not bad. Eh?
Maybe a little less.
How's it been here this week so far?
I mean, the weather's been fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, coming from Scotland, several degrees warmer, shall we say.
I hope you got the suntan lotion.
Oh, I'm nearly out of a full bottle, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, of course, no wind.
Yeah.
It's been pretty, mid to low 20s. Going to get even hotter today.
Yeah, it is. It
I
is.
mean,
A bit more wind, I think, though, this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to play out, to be fair. As I said, we have no wind for the first 2 days, so it might help and hinder on a few holes, but we'll see. It's pretty fast anyway, so.
Fantastic. Let's watch a few more of these. Turn the volume up if you're watching this at home as well. Oh, look at that arrow straight. Look at that. I think we should,
have to leave myself 7 irons all day.
yeah? If I could hit it like that, that's the only club I'd need. Do you ever do the crossbar challenge here? Let's try and hit the middle.
What, the 7 iron?
Yeah. Lob wedge. I think you'd break it if you hit it from. Good stuff. Thank you so much for that. Best of luck today.
Yeah,
Appreciate you talking to us.
No worries.
No doubt we'll see you out on the course as well. So that was us at the range a little bit earlier. Now, as you can see, we've caught up with the group. Actually, you had the penultimate group here. We're back with Nick Marsh, Greg Dalziel and Robbie Morrison too. So Dalziel and Marsh in this group, 14 under, both joint leaders. We're here at the par 4 14th now. Robbie Morrison about to play his, which I believe will be second shot. Plenty to bring you this afternoon still. We're going to be live all the way to the finish. Do not go anywhere. Stick with us right here, right now. Looks like Greg is just taking a cooler nature break at the back. We won't put him on camera. Got to be done, hasn't it, on a golf course? We've all done it. Giving the plants a bit of a water. Now, if you are watching on the YouTube, please do comment. We can see the comments. We want to hear from you. Tell us, where are you watching this from this afternoon? It's the IFX Payments Championship final day. Live coverage for you here from a glorious Studley Wood. The wind has really picked up though here as the players come towards you. Nick Marsh in the purple. He's still at 14. Morrison 11. Dalziel, I really hope I'm saying that name right. Dalziel also at 14. That at the minute. Carter is in the clubhouse leader at 14 under. Galbraith also at 14 under on 16 though. Dalziel here with Marsh both at 14 and Josh McMahon behind also on 14. We have a 5-way tie at the top. Is anybody going to claim this one? Is anybody going to run away with it? I'm delighted to say all throughout this afternoon we are going to have special insight from 6-time DP World Tour winner Simon Dyson too. We've heard from him a few times already this afternoon. I'm going to catch up with him again as the afternoon progresses here. Tell us, what are you doing? Are you at home? Where are you? We want to hear from you. This is a glorious day's play. If you're watching on Twitter, do retweet as well. Head over to the PGA EuroPro Tour Twitter page. Hit like, hit retweet. Let's get as many people watching these plays. They are the future of golf. This season on the Order of Merit 5 Challenge Tour. cards up for grabs. Top 5 in the order of merit will be playing next season on the Challenge Tour, and then from there on, who knows where. It's the place to come and play and make it to the big time. If you've got a question, do comment as well. If you've got a question for Simon Dyson, we want to hear from you. This is Nick Marsh. He's got to put this one close. And I believe he'll have that for par. Good shot. So I believe that was his third. That was his third here at the par 4, 14th. Now uniquely here, we finish with a pair of par 5s, so there's still a lot of opportunities to come. This is a par 4, 15 is a par 4, then we go 16 par 3, and 17, 18 par 5 finish. Oh, it's a tricky one, isn't it? It looks like it's going to break right. God, the wind is really billowing now. Just look at the shirts flapping in the wind. It's really got up this afternoon. I haven't really experienced it yet. Go on, go on. Oh, Wednesday and Thursday was an awful lot calmer. Excuse me, the wind is getting into my mouth now as well. Right, there's been a change at the top of the leaderboard, so whilst we make our way over to 15, let's pop that leaderboard onto the screen. We do have a camera up at 18. As soon as we see some bodies, we'll head over there. Jake Ayres now leading the way. He is 15 under. He's on the 18th as well as we speak. And we're going to make our way now over to the 15th whilst you can just take in that leaderboard. So Ayres leading away at 15 under. He's currently on the 18th. If we get a chance to cut to our camera at the 18th, we will do, just for a glimpse of that. Carter in the clubhouse 14 under, so Ayres could be about to take the clubhouse lead. He's on the par 5, 18th. Is that another opportunity for Ayres? Galbraith, Dalziel, Marsh and McMahon. If there's people there, I think we might be able to head to the 18 cam just whilst we drive through. Cheers, mate. Let's go to 18, as I just said there. We'll head to the 18th camera and just catch up with that. I believe that might be Jake Ayres, your leader. He's 15. Okay, we're going to stick around here actually. I believe the camera's caught a bit of wind, so we're just going to stick around here. And here we are, making our way now down to 15 with your penultimate group. So another par 4, apologies. This is the last par 4 on the course. There we are with the penultimate group here. Big drama going on at the IFX Payments Championship on the PGA EuroPro Tour. We are with Greg Dalziel, Nick Marsh and Robbie Morrison here. Marsh and Dalziel right in the mix right now, but we are keeping a sharp eye on Ayres, who is on the 18th at 15 under. He's shot 6 under so far for his day. That's Robbie Morrison there, just teed off. He doesn't look happy, does he? So Robbie Morrison in the pink top, Greg Dalziel blue, Nick Marsh in the purple. This is your penultimate group. You're 11 o'clock tee time here. We're live at Studley Wood on the PGA EuroPro Tour, the IFX Payments Championship. On the tee, Greg Dalziel at the 15th. Greg doesn't look happy too, it's gone left. Marsh, and it looks like it's gone nice and straight too. Good stuff. We're going to make our way down. Once we head down, I caught up. We were at the 11th a little bit earlier today as well, and we've got a player out there playing a gold putter, would you believe? They're in the clubhouse now, but I caught up with them as they came off the green at 11 for a closer look at their gold ping putter. Roll VT. How's it going, buddy? Just a quick one. I just want to show the camera your putter. The putter. It's
sure.
Gold, isn't it? It's an absolute cracker, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not
Maybe
bad.
We can zoom in. Is that, look at that ping putter. It's absolutely beautiful. How's it been going, and how's that been performing for you?
Not great today, to be honest. No, it's let me down today. But yeah, it's a nice putter. It's definitely not the putter's fault. It's definitely the guy holding it.
The wind's picking up a bit. Is that going to present a few extra challenges on the back nine?
I think so. Yeah, it's definitely trickier than it has been the last couple of days. It's firming out with the wind as well.
Yeah.
Just got to pick different lines off the tee, stuff like that. But we're used to it by now. We've played 11 holes, so.
Fantastic. Best of luck. Thanks for talking to us. Thanks for doing that. Really appreciate it. It is an absolute cracker. I hope it warms up in the rest. Thanks for talking to us. So that was a fine looking putter, wasn't it? Tell us what's the most prized possession in your bag. We want to hear from you. This is your show. We bring you closer to the action. Every emotion captured live. I've had a question coming actually asking if there's a admission fee to come and spectate. No, there isn't. Please do come on down. If you're here this afternoon, if you're in, we're in Oxfordshire, just outside Oxford, Studley Wood Golf Club. If you are in the area, do come on down. It's a glorious, glorious day. We'd love to have you on. No admission fee. Come down, enjoy some pros, some scintillating golf down here too. It really is an absolute cracker. Big prize pot as well, £12,000 of course to the winner. It is life-changing, isn't it? A huge leap in the order of merit as well. Oh, I thought the balls went a little bit further left actually, but Robbie has gone off to the right. Let's go follow Robbie, shall we, and have a little look, see where his ball went. He's asking the buggy maybe to move, so it looks like he might have a tricky shot here. Let's go find Robbie. Let's just very quickly have a look at that live leaderboard as well, shall we? Well done. Oh, yeah, good spot. Well done. I'm going to move out the way. Well spotted of that. There's a ball off to the right, so I'm just going to move us out the way. And let's go have a little look, shall we? See you, Nick. Do you want us to move, Nick? Now, if you're watching this, please do like, comment and share. We want to hear from you as well. If you want to come down and spectate, please do. We're in front of Nick Marsh here, par 4, 15th, apologies. Every emotion captured live here on the PGA EuroPro Tour. That's a high shot from Nick Marsh there. I think it looks good. He doesn't look too happy. I think he's thinking it might be a little bit long. We're going to make our way out because it looks like Robbie Morrison in a little bit of trouble over here on the right as well. I thought Nick's went straight on actually. In fact, all players well off to the right, aren't they? Here's Greg Duziel. All he could do is just pump it out low and that's going to run up. Is it going to get a bit of a sweep? It's just the other side of the cart path up there. Are we seeing a little shift in momentum here at the IFX Payments Championship? It's the final round live on the PGA EuroPro Tour this Friday afternoon at Studley Wood. Go on, kick up. There goes Morrison. Again, not a lot you can do. A lot of trouble over here on the right. Get into it. Very difficult to get out. Let's make our way up to the green, shall we? And just see how things are panning out up there. Whilst we do that, we can show you the order of merit as well, how things are looking here on the PGA EuroPro Tour after the first 3 events. This is event 4. We are live, of course, here. We were live at Harleyford as well for event 2. James Allen won that one. He's in the group behind. We'll catch up with them certainly up at 18 and how things pan out over the next 3 or 4 holes. We're on 15 now. That's how the order of merit currently looks after last week's tournament. That was at Donington Grove, but here we are now at Studley Wood for event 4. James Allen once again in the final group. Is he going to take a big leap into the lead of the order of merit? We've just arrived here at the green as well. So let's take that image down, and it looks like we're going to have Robbie Morrison over on the right. He's going to go first. Third shot here at the par 4, 15th. And I think we're asking for a rules. Robbie's asking for somebody to come over. I'm going to go see if I can listen in.
Right. So I can't
do that. We're going to concentrate on Greg because he's about to play.
Yeah, that's still rolling. That's still trying to roll. It's kind of just like half turned.
Yeah. But it's not on the green. I'm sure you play it from where it is. There's no penalty because you haven't addressed it, have you? No. So if it was on the green, you'd have to replace it.
Yeah.
But because it's not, because it's not on the green.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's moved by an outside influence, which is the wind.
Yep.
Yeah. You play it as it lies.
Okay. Sweet. So just play as it lies, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Marshy playing.
Interesting stuff there. Nick Marsh about to play. The wind is really picked up here, so Robbie Morrison, rightly so, just caused the official over because the ball was actually moving a bit because of the wind. It keeps moving like almost half a turn, but because it's not on the green, you can't pick it up and replace it, so it's just play it as it lies. You didn't address it either, so play it as it lies and carry on as normal, really. But it's a right call by Robbie Morrison there, just to call over the rules official, just to double check. So that, if you didn't hear on the audio, was what the query was about. Now they're just checking in, the official just going back to base to confirm what's happened. Robbie Morrison just explaining to Greg the situation. Yeah, it looked like. No, he hadn't addressed it, but you could see it just wiggling a bit because of the wind.
Yeah.
So yeah, but because it's not on the green, you can't pick it up, replace it, just play it as it lies. So, I mean, it was only a fraction, but it's good of him to spot that. You know. You enjoying it so far?
It's
Good time.
Love
Great, isn't it?
Love
Fantastic. Really, really good.
It's awesome here. It's lovely.
Oh, it's a nice walk out, isn't it? These players are playing some Nick just dropping back a little bit though, isn't he? 13.
Don't be close. I'm not sure what they're doing behind.
I'll see if I can tell you. Oh. So we've got some big news for you at the top of the leaderboard. Jake Ayres is the clubhouse leader now at 16. He birdied 18. So Ayres, clubhouse leader at 16 under par. To this, Nick Marsh 13 under. He's now 3 off the lead. Is the tournament slipping away? They've still got those 2 par 5s to come. We make our way now to par 3 16th. I'm coming to pick you up, Leon, don't you worry. Jake Ayres leading the way at 16 under par as we make our way to 16. Let's pop that leaderboard on the screen because I need you to see for yourself how things are looking. Ayres in the clubhouse, the leader, 16 under par. We're going to stick with this group 2, so don't go anywhere. Stick with us right to the end. We're now at the 16th. We're starting to get to the closing stages. This is a par 3, so I think we might just whiz ourselves down to the green. Beautiful day here in Oxford. If you're in the area, do come on down. Now, if you're watching this broadcast, want to have your say, want to get your comment, your message of support shown on screen. There's a link in the body of this broadcast to the PGA EuroPro Tour YouTube channel. Do give it a click. And make sure you hit subscribe and comment there. If you comment from there, we will be able to see it and we will be able to show your message of support on screen live as it stands. Now, all of this content is going to stay here as well across the PGA EuroPro Tour, Facebook, across its YouTube and Twitter pages as well. And we're just walking our way down now to the 16th par 3. You'll be able to see the shots as they come in at the green. We've based ourselves down at 17-2. A couple of par fives to finish. There's plenty of twist in the this is far from over. Let's take it. Obviously take that leaderboard down now, so we can watch the action as it happens. So don't go anywhere, everyone. Stay here. We're live right to the very, very finish. The drama is unfolding here. Jake Ayres is your clubhouse leader at 16 under. He's had an absolute blinder right at the end. He is home and hosed, and right now he's probably enjoying a nice glass of water because he won't be able to have a drink, because if there's a playoff, we're going to bring you that playoff live. Wind has certainly picked up this afternoon as well. As you can see from the flag fluttering, it's blowing right to left quite severely from the tee box. How much of an impact is that going to have? There is a rather nasty looking bunker down here as well, just off to the left of the green. We're certainly getting a nice tan today, if nothing else. If you want to find out more about the PGA EuroPro Tour, there's a link in the body of this broadcast as well. Give it a click, it'll take you through to the homepage. You can check the schedule for the rest of 2022. You can check out the leaderboard here for this event, find out all the information you want to find out and see. I saw a hand go up from the cameraman. Was that ball struck? Oh, off to the left. Thank you, Leon. Thank you. So it looks like we have Robbie Morrison. Don't worry, everybody, we are going to go to the final group as well in a bit, but we're getting close to the end here. This is the 16th, it's the par 3 here. We're going to stay here with this group. Greg Dalziel from Airdrie Golf Club, Nick Marsh from Huddersfield Golf Club, Robbie Morrison from Kilmacombe Golf Club. Marsh just slipping back a little bit. Dalziel in the mix, but Ayres at the minute has that lead. He's the man to beat in the clubhouse at 16 under par. Josh McMahon, we've been following him. He went eagle, eagle, double bogey. At one point he was also at, I believe he was 16. He was 16 under par actually, as he teed it up at 11. He's dropped down to back down to 13. Marsh also at 13. Dalziel in this group is now the closest challenger out on the course. He's 14, he's 2 off the lead. So in the blue, Greg Dalziel, he is the man out really chasing Jake Ayres. He's got a pair of par 5s to come as well. Let me make this quite clear. This is not over yet. It is big drama here. The ball is in the air. Well spotted, Leon. Yeah, well done. Good stuff. So I believe that we must have had a provisional hit up there as well, I take it. 2 provisionals. Thank you very much. I am in the trees, so I can't actually see. So 2 provisionals hit there. So people finding a bit of trouble here at 16. I'm going to go down and see if I can have a little look too. We're going to catch up with Simon Dyson a little bit later as well. And hopefully we're going to have a quick chat with the PGA EuroPro Tour CEO, Dan Godin, a little bit later. Event 4 of the 2022 season. So there's one here. Oh, there's 2 here. Same guy, yeah, it looks like the same. So both of Nick Marsh's balls look like they're down here. God, the sun is really beating down now. What a glorious afternoon it is. You're probably in the garden right now with a nice pina colada. What are you doing? Where are you watching this? Do comment below. We want to hear from you. It's really coming to a dramatic finish now here at Studley Wood. It is the IFX Payments Championship or the PGA EuroPro Tour. We've got both of Nick Marsh's balls here. 5, did you say 2 provisionals hit? 5, I think. 2 provisionals here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's it? There's one back here, is there? Oh, is it over there, is it? So 5 balls hit here. Yours are here, Nick. 2. Oh yeah, black line. Is that blue? Yeah, that one's blue. Tight list. We think there's another one down here. You got one down here, Greg, you think?
Probably has it. It took some bounce. Yeah. It took some bounce. It took a little bounce to the left. Ball here.
Okay, looks like we found it. So, I'm going to go get the mic and see if we can listen into this. I would have parked the buggy about 5 miles away though. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me, can you, Leon? Fantastic. So, yeah, Greg does the L here. What a shame. In a bit of trouble here. I'm just going to head over, see if I can listen in a bit to this. So Greg does the L here. Par 3 16th gone long. We have found the ball, and I think called a ref. So we're going to have a ref come down shortly. I just wonder, is Nick going to play? I think he is. And Nick Marsh is going to play, it looks like. Oh no, it's just taking a practice. So yeah, so Nick Marsh is going to go whilst we wait for the ref to turn up. So go on, everybody, tell us, where are you watching from right now? Are you in the pub? Are you at home? Are you at work? Are you on holiday? We'd love to hear from you. So we are just waiting for a rules. If you just wonder what's going on, we're waiting for a rules official to come down because Greg Daziar from his tee shot has gone long, out of bounds, out the back of 16, because at 14 under par, he's only 2 off the leader, a pair of par 5s to come, right in the mix. But it looks like Marsh and Morrison are just going to finish up here. Marsh slipped back to 13 and he'll have his next shot for par. I believe we've got a ref on the way now. Oh yeah, referee's on the way. Need a turbocharger on that buggy. Well, I hope you enjoyed all the coverage this morning. We were up at the range live, chatting to some of the players, being given a bit of an exhibition. After that we went hole-in-one hunting. And now here we are with extended coverage out on the course to the right to the finish. Oh, nice catch there, by the way. Morrison puts it away. Now, Marsh, really, if he doesn't sink this, his chances of winning here today are probably going to slip away. The rules official's here, so I'm going to go and see if I can listen in. And I think Marsh is just going to wait.
So I've got my ball in the hazard. Sorry, sir. My ball is in the hazard, but the hazard area is past it. Alright. Yeah. So where is my ball? Can I take the line of entry? Well, it's just where it went in. Where's your end? So it's bounced off. Robbie, we just run a bit there. No, it's where it crossed. Yeah, so it's came off that spin branch like straight. So well, yeah, I mean, you've got between yourselves, you've got to estimate where it last crossed. Do we know? It's the one bounce was straight right. So yeah. Round about here, where I am right now. Here. Yeah. Right, and then your two club lengths. Either way. Not near the hole. Okay. So right on the line there. On. Thank you.
You can't find it now. Look.
Well, you can play another ball. Thank you. On the arc, you can come a little bit more. Not quite that much there. Okay. Yep. You drop within the two club lengths. It rolls in. No problem. Okay. So if it rolls in twice, easy. Yeah. Correct. Forward or back into the hazard. Yeah. That's in play. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, not bad. How are you? And you?
No, you're still working.
Just about.
Yes.
So there you go, that explains that. All we think is where it came over the line of relief. 2 club lengths, no closer to the hole. And it's going to be a tricky shot. Mind your trousers there, Leon, because there's a few thorns in there. You'll come out, go in with a pair of trousers and come out with a pair of shorts. Come on, get up. Yeah, good shot from there. Hold, hold. Not much more you could do. Good stuff. Oh, well done, Marsh. So Marsh with an incredible clutch putt to stay in. He's still 3 back with 2 to play, but there are a pair of par 5s coming up. He's going to have to eagle one of them. So right, we move to 17, a pair of par 5s to come. Josh McMahon also at 13 as well. We're going to have some changes now. I think it is Ayres leading the way. He's got a 2-shot lead at the top. Have things just slipped away from these last 2 groups here at the end? Whilst we do, let's pop that leaderboard on the screen just so you can get reference for yourself.
So, Greg, was that a 5 left green?
I don't know, not sure, we'll find out in a minute.
I never knew that they put that bit there as a hazard. Because there's a red line.
Yeah, it is, yeah, straight over,
I
yeah.
can't believe that. I was like,
It's, yeah, I'd find it, no doubt, a few times, I think. So I'm just going to pull the buggy around. That's how things look on the leaderboard, and things appear to be going Ayres' way here. We're going to hear from him afterwards as well. We've got the presentation to bring you too. Don't worry, you won't miss it. You'll hear it from Ayres. So here we are at 17, par 5. It's a par 5 finish. Do comment below. We want to hear from you. Have your say. Is Ayres going to close this out? Can Marsh make a late comeback? Here is Robbie Morrison. Big shout of 4 left. I had a comment from some people coming as well. Richard Borrell's watching in Australia. Do tell us where you're watching from. We can see those comments. This is your show. We bring you closer to the action than anybody else can. If you comment over on the YouTube channel, PGA EuroPro Tour, we can see the comments. We can pop them on the screen as well. There's a link in the body of this broadcast. Do give it a click. Make sure you hit subscribe as well. Nice stuff. Now it's a par 5, so we're going to make our way down. Whilst we do, again, I spoke a little bit earlier about us being at the range this morning. We spoke to a number of players. Here's another interview with a player up at the range earlier today. We had a great chat with him, and he gave us a bit of exhibition golf for old VT.
Lovely. I've got
can't help notice you've obviously tucked the glove underneath you. Just keep your
Yeah, it
body
just
tight.
helps with connection. I get a little bit separated between arm and body, so it just helps with connection. Even though it hasn't been staying in, but at least I feel like I'm doing something.
What's it been like playing on EuroPro this
Yeah,
week?
it's been good this week. The course is in good condition. Obviously, the weather's been lovely. Obviously today we have a little bit of wind, so that's going to change up a little bit. But no, the course has been very good. Green's been rolling pure, but they always are.
Yeah.
Always very good here. So, you know, I just enjoyed it a lot. The past week, or the last 4 days, really has been good.
Super. Thanks for talking to us. Best of
Oh,
luck
so
today
cheers.
as well. Really appreciate that. Really watching, aren't they? But like I said, I think this has more rewatch value. Right, welcome back, everybody. We are here now. Let's just pop that Order of Merit image up so you can see how important it is. Actually, every position matters. So even if you knock yourself out of contention, you see Daziel there, unfortunately double white has really wiped him out. We are at 17, it's a par 5. That's the Order of Merit after 3 rounds. James Allen leading the way. He's in the group behind, actually. He's in the final group. Not really in contention, to be honest with you. It's looking like Ayres is going to be the champion. We will hear from Ayres a little bit later too. We thought it might come from one of the final 2 groups here, but we're going to stick with it because you just never know. Marsh is still in the mix at 13 under. He's going to have to eagle one of these 2 par 5s, and he's going to have to birdie the other one. So he's not out of this by any means. That would take it to a playoff. Eagle, of course, will win the tournament for him. The group behind Joshua McMahon, same situation as Nick Marsh, really. Also 13 under par, not out of it, but with a lot of work to do. Let's make sure that image is taken down. We're just going to follow the players up to 17. The par 5 finish. It's a unique finish here at Studley Wood. It does mean there's plenty of opportunities for these players, doesn't it, to make a last push at the end. It means it's not over until the last putt has sunk. We are going to be live right to the end as well. Once we finish with this group, we're going to just drop back, stay at the 18th green for the final group as well. So don't you worry about anything. You're looking at Nick Marsh. We're going to follow him. He's the man in this group who realistically has the only chance of forcing a playoff. Although this is a really difficult lie, I have to say, for Marsh. It has to go low because of those trees. What do you do here? A little dink hybrid out. What would you do if you were at home watching this? What would you do out of here? I think I'll be getting a hybrid out and punting it onto the fairway, but there's a bit more on the line for Nick Marsh. To work with here for Marsh. Is it? Oh, looks a good shot. It swung around nicely. Shot, Nick. Looked good from there. Not really anything else he could have done from there, really. I think it looked incredibly good, and because of the heat as well, it does mean the ball can just run and run and run here. Robbie Morrison in front of us now. And actually his shot might even be a little bit harder just because he's thinking, can he split those 2 trees in the middle there? If not, he'd have to get it close to that trunk on the right and swing it round. But I think is he going to go for that gap? Looks like he's got a hybrid. He's got a wood club out, isn't he? Is it a hybrid? Is he just going to punt it through that gap in front of us? It's the direct route to the flag. I think he is. But he's got to keep it low. silence from everyone. It's not normally the greatest sign. We've got Greg Delziel over there. And all three players missing the fairway with their tee shots as we come to the closing stages of this tournament, the IFX Payments Championship here on the PGA EuroPro Tour. A nice little stinger out there, isn't it? Let's get ourselves down there. And unfortunately, Delziel has just put his club on the ground in frustration, because I think that might well be the end of his tournament. Oh, here is Robbie Morrison. Let's get a good look here. So he didn't get it as far as he wanted. He did split the trees, but I think it caught the rough and just took any run off of it. And frustration growing in this group. It's the penultimate group. So it matters. Every position matters here. At the minute it is JA's leading 16 under. Find him. We will talk to him as well, because he now Nick Marsh is just but this will be his third shot, so it's got to play off. His tee shot was I think he's got to put this away for birdie to stay in the mix, but then he's going to have to, and we're going to have to eagle 18 if Marsh is going to force a playoff. That is what needs to be done. We've still got Josh McMahon behind. He's in contention too. He's got a sniff of a chance as well. This tournament is not over yet. Get ourselves down, shall we, onto the green and get a closer look. Whilst we do it, just pop that leaderboard up really quick onto the screen so you can see how things are looking. We're with Nick Marsh. He's still got the outside sniff of a chance here. In fact, if he puts that away, he's got a great opportunity. He'll have to eagle 18 to force a playoff. Josh McMahon is not out of this either. This is Robbie Morrison right now. It's not quite been his afternoon here. It is Greg Duzzy. Unfortunately, that double at 16, finding out bounds at the par 3 is just taking him out of contention. And that ends Greg Duzzy's challenge here for the IFX Payments Championship. It's been a great challenge. But at 12, there's too much work to do. Now, Nick Marsh, now I believe this will be for birdie. This has got to go in. If it goes in, he's got an opportunity to eagle 18 and force a playoff. This has got to go in now for Marsh. Marsh in the purple, Dalziel in the blue, Morrison in the pink. So Nick Marsh, for birdie, needs this. He sank a clutch at 16. Can he do it to still just about stick in the fight here at the IFX Payments Championship? If he misses it, it's going to be too much to do. He's going to need a 2. Drop, drop, drop. And it doesn't, and he knows it. As we said at the top of the show, every emotion captured live, the good and the bad, unfortunately, and unfortunately for Nick Marsh, unless he does a 2 at 18, that's his tournament. He will not be the IFX Payments Championship. Although, don't get it wrong, there's still a lot up for grabs. Second place will still earn you a good chunk of money here, and the all-important Order of Merit. Top 5 come the end of the season, earn a spot on next season's Challenge Tour. Stay in the game, don't let your head go. Oh. In it goes for Greg Dalziel then, as we make our way to the 18th now. Final hole for these players. They've got to stick in it though. We're just going to, there's a couple of players just finishing up at 18. Let's just head to our 18 cam just very quickly. It's just whilst we So we're back now at the 18th tee, as you can see. Thought we'd cut straight back, not really a lot going on there down at the 18th green, as you can see. We're going to stay with this group all the way home now. And it's suddenly looking very good for Ayres. He's in the clubhouse at 16 under par. Is that going to be enough to get the job done? It is Greg Daziel on the tee. Well, the wind is really billowing now. Robbie Morrison on the tee, par 5, 18, looking over the beautiful Oxfordshire countryside here. We're going to make our way down now. Let's pop that live leaderboard up onto the screen whilst we make our way down. So it is going to get the job done and finish up. It's been in the clubhouse for a while now. Probably went to get warmed up in the event of a playoff, but with Daziel and Marsh both at 13 under par, it looks unlikely. Daziel, just so you know, birdied the 17th there, so he's now at 13. But really, Marsh has to. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Marsh has to. We're going to go down the cart path. Marsh has got to get his next shot. It's got to go in to force the playoff. As you can probably tell, the wind is absolutely billowing as we make our way down the cart path here at 18. What a day we've had at Studley Wood. This morning we were live at the range. If you haven't seen that already, you must go back and watch that, because it was an absolute cracker. Then we did a spot of hole-in-one hunting at the par 3 11th. Did we catch our first ever live hole-in-one? We'd have to go back and watch it to find out. We had some interviews with some players then as well. In fact, we caught up with a player at the par 3 11th to mid-round for them, just as they were trying to chase a big score on the back nine. And let's hear what they had to say. Roll VT. This week.
It's been alright, yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice little
I
think anyone on this score is a little bit frustrated, but that's just what this course gives you because there's so many birdies. So.
There's a lot of opportunities we've seen there, haven't we, with all the par fives as well. But that was a nice little hold out for you there.
Yeah, I've held some nice, like, kind of mid-range right to lefters this week.
Yeah.
Seems to be my putt. So,
Fantastic.
yeah,
Cheers,
try
mate.
a few more.
Take care, mate. It's good to see you. Here is Marsh with his second shot. Oh, lovely shot by Marsh. Wind just pushing it a little bit, I think, off to the right, but yeah, that's a lovely shot, isn't it? As we head down to 18 here. He can still finish second outright, can Nick Marsh, and that will have all sorts of benefits in the order of merit. And to his back pocket too. £12,000 to the winner here. Of course, it's a big prize pot, but there's a good chunk of money goes to second place as well. Morrison over here on the right. Not quite been his afternoon. So Jake Ayres 16 under, Carter at 14. Marsh can still finish at 14, as can Delziel here. As can Josh Mahon. So this is by no means over yet. Morrison slipped back to 9. Right, let's make our way down. Again, let's just pop that leaderboard on the screen whilst we do make our way down 18 here for the final time this week, final time for the IFX Payments Championship. The group behind, of course, we're going to catch up with them shortly as well. They're just finishing up at 17. But as you can see, it is Ayres leading the way, 16 under. He's been in the clubhouse for a while now. Magnificent 7 under par for him. Carter at the minute 14 under with Joy as well. Brooks making a move to just behind us. We'll catch up with him. In fact, an opportunity for Brooks potentially here as well. So Brooks is not out of this either. We are going to see Brooks. We caught up with him a little bit earlier, but we're going to stick around there because if Brooks can birdie or better 17, then this is far from over and we could still have that playoff. So keep an eye on that one. We are going to catch up with them shortly. We're just going to slowly make our way down the 18th here. Let's pop that leaderboard down, but this is far from over yet, this tournament. Brooks still in the mix. Marsh is looking to get to at least 14, maybe even 15. An eagle here, if he holds this, will put him second outright. 14 will put him in a tie for second. to do that. I'm just going to go move the buggy out of the way so it's not in anybody's way for the rest of the day. So if Marsh can put this away now, that would put him to 15. Ooh. Great effort. Good opportunity for a birdie though here at 18 for Nick Marsh. Here's Morrison. Can he finish up? Oh, great effort. Superb effort right at the end. Nice handshake there from Morrison for our scorer. Has been wonderful with us all day. Big thank you to all the helpers, volunteers here at Studley Wood. Big thank you to Studley Wood as well. And Robbie Morrison finishes tournament at 10 under par. In it goes from Marsh. And Greg Dutty out here to finish up his round here at 18. Oh, no. What a shame. So in it goes. So Greg Dutty, Robbie Morrison and Nick Marsh close out their tournaments. Let's have a quick word with Nick, shall we? A player we know very well. Nick, I'm not too bad. How are you? Perhaps not quite the finish you were looking for, but it's still been pretty impressive golf this week, right?
Yeah, loads of positives moving forward. Just didn't have it back nine. Just too many mistakes again, and
Been a factor?
Yeah, it's not been easy out here. You know, it has been quite windy. Just didn't get the push to drop, unfortunately. So.
You know better than me, though. You've got to stay in it right to the end. The order of merit is so tight, isn't it? So you've got to be reasonably pleased.
Yeah, definitely. You know, more points on the board moving forward. So yeah, I mean, a positive week, but just not the final round I was looking for.
Next time, mate. Next
Cheers,
time. Good
pal.
seeing Nick.
Thanks
Take care. A safe drive back to Huddersfield as well. Right, final group, as you can see on the tee box at the minute. This is not over yet, by the way. We're going to stay at 18. Do not go anywhere because Joe Brooks is in the mix here. Just wait to see what he did at 17 because he is at 14 under par on the 17th. Now, if he eagles this, if he parred it and eagled this, he forces a playoff. However, what did he do at 17? Let's see if I've got a score update for you. He birdied it. So here we go. Joe Brooks right in the mix here. Josh McMahon is in the mix too because he's at 14. So if he eagles this, then he's got a chance as well. We could still have that playoff. If we do, it'll be 118, 118 until we have a winner. I believe they've teed off. Let's pop that leaderboard on the screen so you can see for yourself. So this is not over yet. Ayres in the clubhouse at 16 under par, as you can see. He's finished. He's been finished for a while. But right now it is Joe Brooks. He's just birdied 17. He's just one back. A birdie or eagle here at 18. An eagle will win the tournament. A birdie will force a playoff. Anything less, and it's going to be Ayres is going to be champion. So as the players come down, you'll be able to see them shortly. We'll just leave that leaderboard up just for a little bit longer whilst they make their way down. Comment below, do you think Ayres is going to win? Can Brooks force this to a playoff? Can he win it outright right at the end? What do you think? Comment below. We want to hear from you. This is the closing stages now of the PGA EuroPro Tour IFX Payments Championship, and it's, as promised, going right down to the wire. So here they come marching down. They're in the red. Joe Brooks is in the red. Look at the galleries streaming down. This is absolutely wonderful to see over here. I've got Simon Dyson over here. I wonder if I can just grab a quick word with Simon. Where are you going, Simon? Quick word, if we may. Quick word, if we may. What have we made of it so far? It's going down to the white. About 10 minutes or so ago, I thought, oh, it looks like Jake's going to get this wrapped up, but suddenly it's changed.
I feel like you always get this type of excitement when it finishes with par fives. We always used to get it at Wentworth. Always. It can change massively. Like even Josh, you know, birdie's 17. He's got chance of eagle to force a playoff.
Yeah.
Joe's hit it in the bunker, but you still can't rule the four out. So, I mean, there still could be a three-way playoff. Yeah, you know, there might be one winner at the end of it.
This is why we love golf, isn't it, Simon?
Isn't it? Isn't it? It's so exciting. And yeah, it's the type of course that would produce that excitement.
Is it exciting when you're a player and you're in a situation, or do you just want to win by 10 shots every tournament?
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, I've had putts that from 15, 20 feet that I've holed to win. It's better on the nerves when you've got a couple of shot lead coming down the stretch, but the excitement of holding that 15, 20 footer to win, nothing comes close.
Fantastic, Simon. Thank you for chatting to us. We really do appreciate it. Simon Dyson there, multiple winner on the DP World Tour. Look at the players. We just heard there, Joe Brooks in with a shot. If he eagles here, he wins outright. That's how simple it is. However, he's in the bunker. A birdie will force a playoff with Jake Ayres here at the IFX Payments Championship on the PGA EuroPro Tour here. We are broadcasting this live right now across social media. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, we're on LinkedIn. If you're not watching on YouTube, it's probably the best place because we can see your comments. If you do drop a comment, we can put it on the screen. There's a link in the body of this broadcast. It'll take you straight through to the PGA EuroPro Tour YouTube channel. I'm just having a little look, and Brooks is only able to punt that one into the middle of the fairway. That's his second shot. Remember, he needs a birdie at least here to force a playoff. That's his second shot at the par 5, 18th.
We just got it out. He's gone for a bit more distance than that. That's not gone very far. He's going to have a good 180, 190 pin there.
Good position though, plumb centre, isn't it though?
Yeah, I mean, you just don't want to take any risks there. Try and bite off more than you can chew. The fairway really narrows in with about 100 yards to go, so quite sensible there from him.
You'd go for it though, wouldn't you, Simon?
220 into a 20-mile-an-hour wind. I don't think I've got a club in my bag that could get me there.
So this is James Allen now. His second shot, winner at Harleyford, of course. Order of Merit leader as well. Slightly better placed. Nicely up in the air, good line. Oh, what a shot, my word.
What Josh would give for that.
Oh.
What Josh would give for that. That's exactly what he needs to do.
It was arms raised there for James. He knows it's a good one. Good way to finish up. If you can put that away. Now Josh needs a good one here because he's not out of this either. What's James on, guys?
No. James Allen's down here to get to 13.
Oh, and it's come over this way. Simon, we've just had Josh's ball's just landed here. So yeah, Josh McMahon here needs to get this in from there to go to 16 as well. Now it's on to Joe Brooks. Not too bad a lie though, Simon, I don't think.
Not too bad, bit of grass behind that, come out soft. Just mine.
So here is Joe Brooks. This is his third shot here. A birdie, remember, a birdie will force a playoff. So shot 3 for Joe Brooks. If he can get this close, my word. Is that Jake? Is that Jake?
No, he's on the range.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, and it's gone long for Joe Brooks. Now, I've just heard Jake Ayres, he's on the range at the minute. That was shot 3. So he's going to have to hold that. So if you are Jake Ayres right now, you're probably feeling rather confident. He won't know it though. He'll just be dialing himself in for a playoff, which I'm not so sure is going to come now.
What's the normal delay between when it is on?
What do you mean, sorry for?
What's the normal delay between this and when it actually appears on TV?
A week or 2 weeks.
A week or 2
Yeah.
weeks, that's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah, it's not too long.
Yeah, 7 to 10 days.
Oh, right.
Sorry, I should know of all people, but the left-hander is not McMahon, is it?
Late in the
The dark blue is Josh McMahon.
And he's
White
to
cap.
the right.
Yeah, James Allen in the blue.
That's right.
And
yeah,
Joe Brooks
I
in the
know,
red.
I know Brooks.
It's 2 hours of it between 10
No, because of course when he stuffed it in there, we thought, oh Christ, he was the fella that needed to make 3.
Is that Jake over there on the range? In the white top?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
And we're keeping him in.
So the players come sweeping it round now. So just catching up with some of the officials here. Look at the crowds coming around. If you can't be inspired by this, what can you be? Josh. McMahon. Jake Ayres is practicing right now, and I think it's going to be Josh over here on the left to go first. Is it? Yes. Leon, left. Sorry, apologies, it's going to be Joe Brooks. So this has got to go in. Oh. Josh thinks this, we have a playoff as well. So here we go, this is also, if this goes in, we have a playoff. If not, Jake Ayres is your champion. Oh, oh, what a shot. It is though, Jake Ayres is your IFX Payments champion. We're just going to see this out. Shot, Josh, well done, mate. And it is, I can see the handshakes going on the range. Congratulations, Jake Ayres, he is your champion. Well done from Joe Brooks. Not quite what he was hoping for. Had birdie would have forced the play off, not quite to do. But still a fantastic day's effort from Joe Brooks. Now James Allen, an eagle opportunity here at 18. Eagle chance now here. What a way to finish this will be, huh?
Take him into like top 5, top 6. Really
Great
well
stuff.
done.
What a way to finish for James Allen. Here is Josh. Over on. I believe this will put him at 15. An outright second. Well done. Great stuff indeed. It's going to be handshakes all round. We're going to find your winner very shortly. Before we do that, let's see if we can grab a quick word with Josh as he comes over, and James. Chaps, can I grab both of you actually whilst here? James, a slightly different conversation to last time we had at Harleyford, but still impressive finish there. Right?
Yeah, I'm happy. I mean, yeah, that's probably the two best shots I hit all day. I was struggling all day, to be honest. The wind kind of made it worse, and I'd never got anywhere near the hole. But yeah, happy with the nice finish.
You're Mr. Consistent, aren't you?
I don't know. I've not looked. I don't know where I finished or what, but
well, we think that might have just put you into the top 5.
We'll
double check it for yourself,
okay.
but of course, it's
nice.
important for the order of merit.
Yeah,
isn't it?
definitely. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, that's better than I expected, if I'm honest. So yeah.
Don't take my word for it.
No, I won't.
It,
no, of course.
I think
no,
that's about where
fine.
you are. Josh, fantastic finish there. That, of course, it had to go into force of play.
Yeah.
My word, you almost did it though, didn't you?
Yeah, to be honest, I did have a look at the scoreboard on the 18th tee there, and knew I needed 3, but. Yeah, you know, it's been a really good week for me, really, especially with, you know, good progress from where I started the season off. A couple of tough results to start the season, so yeah, delighted with that, really. Shame I couldn't quite get it done, but, you know, it's good going forward.
It certainly is. Is this going to kick-start now for you for the rest of the year?
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of good positive stuff for me this week in the game. Yeah, it's nice to put myself in contention. It's been a little while, so yeah, really enjoyed it. So hopefully get back in the last couple of groups again soon.
Congratulations, Josh.
Cheers.
Better let it go sign your scorecard anyway. So let's go find the winner as well, shall we? Let's just find Jake Ayres. Whilst we do that, let's just pop the leaderboard up onto the screen for you, shall we? Just whilst so you can see how things are finished up. Probably is about to update as well, but what a tournament we've had. The IFX Payments Championship. Jake was over on the range. I just wonder if he's still over there now, whether he's decided to come over here. Well, I'm going to have a little look. You can just soak up the atmosphere here for a little bit whilst I go find Jake. Leon, you stay here. We'll leave the leaderboard up on the screen for a little bit, and I'll go find Jake.
So if you could be behind us when we make the presentation, that would be great. And you're guaranteed to be on television.
Jake, a word if we can.
Yeah, sure.
That was quite good timing, wasn't it? Right, let's take that leaderboard down. We are live. I'm delighted to joined by your IFX Payments champion, Jake Ayres. And actually, I think I owe you a bit of an apology, Jake, because I haven't really covered you today.
No, I think started the day a few shots back, so yeah, I had a bit of ground to make up, but yeah, I'll forgive you guys on that. It's fine.
But you certainly did. What was it like out there? And were you aware of sort of what everybody else was doing out on the course?
To be honest, the first leaderboard I saw was on when I walked off 12, and I was 12 under, and I saw that it was so bunched. I thought someone would have got to about 15 under by now. At that point, sorry. And I just said, there's so many chances coming in. Just golf your ball well and just take advantage of of the opportunities that you get. So yeah, I've been playing good for a while. Last week at Donington was a bit of a blip. Just probably shouldn't have played. Just a bit of fatigue, and came in feeling really good this week. And it's a course that kind of suits me well. I'm pretty straight off the tee, and you've got a lot of wedges. Albeit with the wind today, it played a bit trickier. But yeah.
I saw you out on the range actually whilst the last couple of groups were coming down 18. Were you aware of what was going on? Were people keeping you informed, or were you just head down, focus, get warmed up?
I had Dan kind of give me a few updates here and there. It's almost worse than actually playing, because at least when you're playing, it's in your control to some extent. But you know, there's some good players out there like Joe, Josh, and James. They're great players. So anything can happen in the last 3 or 4 holes that I had left, and it's like a nervous wait, which is it's a horrible nervous. It's not a good nervous.
Well, those nerves have gone now. How does it feel to be the IFX Payments champion?
Yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. Yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. First win on here, so yeah, I'm over the moon.
What does it mean for you for the rest of the year going forward?
Well, it just puts me in a good opportunity, good space, kind of going forwards towards the top 5. But all I can do now is just focus on next week, really. Celebrate with a few friends over the weekend, and then back to it.
Good man.
Perfect.
Jake, congratulations. You've got to go lift that big old trophy now, so I hope you're feeling strong. Simon Dyson wants you as well. So I'm just going to pop this laptop down. Leon, if you just film this, and I will be back very shortly. Right, so Jake Ayres just going through the media procedures, just done it with us. I'm going to see if I can interrupt and grab a word with this man here. Dan Godney, CEO of PGA EuroPro.
Hello, Ian. How are you,
Finally
mate?
promised us to get you on camera. But what did you make of that finish?
What a finish that was, eh? God, I mean, a finish from all of the players, to be absolutely honest. I mean, Josh was unlucky coming down 11 to make that double. You know, if he hadn't made that double, then things might be a bit different. But what a great finish. I mean, a great finish from Jake. You know, it's been a long term coming. Fantastic player on the tour, and works so hard, you know, at his game. So it's wonderful to see, you know, Jake is the winner. But I feel bad for Joe. You know, Joe needs a birdie at the last to tie. Hasn't really done much all day. Once again, is one of those players that works so hard at his game. So it's been a great day. there's a lot of sore losers, but at the end of the day, there is also a great winner.
I'll tell you what, it's not many tournaments you play and you shoot 14 or even 13 and you're not at the top, is it? I mean, look at that leaderboard, it's incredible,
Absolutely
isn't it?
phenomenal. I mean, to have a -6 cut,
Yeah.
I mean, the EuroPro is just in a crazy place right now. You know?
After day one.
Yeah.
Right. After day one, I think it was 86 players under par, I think.
I
something
know,
like
yeah.
that.
It's mad, isn't it? I mean, I think the standard is just going up and up each year. And we're no longer in that sort of, you know, that sort of category of being just a tour for, you know, your regular pro or someone who wants to give it a go. You know, these guys are all working every hour of the day. Their passion is golf. Their life is golf. And I think the tour and the development of the game is in a really good place right now. So I'm proud to be running this tour, Ian. You know, I'm proud to be in a position where we're seeing so much talent coming through. You know, we're seeing talent coming through for the next, you know, 15, 20 years here. And hopefully quite a few of these guys will go on and win major tournaments, you know. So it's in a good place. It's a good stepping stone.
It certainly is. Event 4 done.
Yeah.
Tired, ready for a nice soft drink?
Yeah. Let's go for it. I mean, let's jump on the M4 and go down to Camberwell. It's great, isn't it? But I mean, what I am most impressed with this year as well is the level of these golf courses right now. I mean, that green, look at it. I mean,
Not just the greens, actually, Dan. I have to say, these fairways are just like nothing I've
it's
ever
just
seen.
getting better and
Unbelievable.
better and better, you know. I mean, we started off with Harleyford, which was a carpet, and it's just got better and better. You know, Donington looked like a European Tour venue, Telford looked like a European Tour venue, and then we come here, and the standard is just going through the roof right now. So, you know, a lot of the courses this year, we'll definitely be watching these programs thinking, oh my God, we better get out there and cut these greens, you know. But they're all working so hard, and the green staff are working every hour of the day. So, yeah, really, really proud of them.
I don't think we want to keep Jake too much longer because, and one final thing, do you think you could get a bigger trophy? I don't think it's big enough.
I know. I did ask my chap who does them for the biggest one he could find, and that's pretty much it, really. I want to get it up to about 6 feet. I want to get the biggest trophy in golf.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's my aim, really. To be fair, we get it so big they can't actually lift it. They need a forklift truck to lift it above their heads. But no, it's great. Thank you for being here today as well.
It's a pleasure, Dan.
You know, it's really
we
great.
love it.
Well, it's really great to have live content on the tour, and you know, you guys had a major asset for us, which is fantastic. You know, getting us live. And I think onwards and upwards for live, the EuroPro. You know, we want to start focusing on doing live and you know, being out there to the general public and the fans as much as we possibly can on the moment. You know, so they get a true feeling of what it's like to be here. So.
I do have to say, thank you for saying that. Very kind words. But the highlight show as well, which is shown on Sky, is something else, isn't it? It's brilliant.
We're really proud of it. You know, we invest heavily in our 2-hour highlight show. Sky are fantastic partners of ours, and it obviously goes out on the Tuesday evening, 10 days after the event. And we're really proud of that show. You know, I've made the statement to so many people. I think we're the best recorded TV show for golf at the moment, and you know, I watch all 2 hours, and I'm really proud of every single second of it.
You just watch it to see if you're on it.
No, well, I try not to be honest. You've just caught me on the putting green, but I try not to be on these types of things. You know what I mean? So, but thank you anyway.
No, Dan, thank you so much, and I think we better let Jake lift that trophy before he. That was the PGA EuroPro Tour CEO Dan Godding there, and it looks like it might be time for the trophy presentation now. It's going to be in front of the advertising boards as well. It might. Hope you got extra space in your car for that, Jake. It's an absolute whopper, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? So I can make room.
Didn't have enough vessels to make it any bigger.
Good stuff from Jake Ayres. Lovely chap as well, isn't he? Good to hear from James Allen at the end as well. And Josh on there. Both players going very well. Eagle at the end for James Allen. That keeps him right in the hunt in the order of merit. That's a very important, strong finish from a lot of players here today.
We're going to do it right here, so all it's going to be...
Get everybody behind.
Yeah, so...
I'll just show you the leaderboard at the end. Let's just turn the camera around very quickly, shall we, Leon? I am live on Instagram as well, if you're wondering. Well, I'm not being rude by holding my phone. We're live on Instagram as well at the PGA EuroPro Tour Instagram page. So if you're on Instagram, do check it out, do follow. If you're on YouTube as well, the link in the body of this broadcast takes you straight through to the PGA EuroPro Tour YouTube channel. It's the best place to watch EuroPro content live and free. It's where we broadcast to. Best place to watch it, and if you comment there, we can see the comments and pop on the screen as well. So if you are watching on across the main show, that's the place to go. If you're watching on Instagram, hello everybody, hello, welcome. Make sure you do subscribe to YouTube as well. If you want to find out more about us, we are Live Sport Now. We are live sports at broadcast. It's not just golf, we do a lot of motorsport, we do handball, we do football, you name it. If you like to get behind the scenes, if you want to see and hear from the people, this is the place to be. Live Sport Now. Check us out on YouTube, www.livesportnow.uk. It looks like we're about to have the trophy presentation for Jake Ayres. He is the IFX Payments Champion here at Studley Wood. And look at all the crowd at the back as well. Fantastic stuff, isn't it? So we're going to have loud claps going on here. This is what we want. I'm going to stand at the side actually so we can hear as much of this as possible.
No, it's not. You're good.
I can get this bloody tie off.
Good man. It's roasted, isn't it? Yeah, that's me joking.
So, everybody, especially all the helpers this week, thank you, and Paul, and for organising everything and getting you all out there. You've done a fantastic job. You've made the club, stand out with all the help that you've given, and I know the players are very grateful for everything you've done. So, give yourselves a round of applause for everything that you've done. Thank you very much. Dan, thank you for bringing the EuroPro Tour to us here. It's always really important that we have it. And Martin and the PGA staff have been absolutely superb as well. So let's just give them a big round of applause.
Well done.
I think I might be right with this, but our winner Jake Ayres has I think shot 8 under on the last 2 holes. Is that right? On the last.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not so bad.
Adding it up, it seemed that way anyway. It's a fantastic score. He came with 7 under today to come from the back to win it. So it's a fantastic achievement. So let's just give him a big round of applause.
Well done.
Thank you everybody. Thank you to our greenkeeping staff and Ian Hodgkinson and all the team that have put the course together. It's just amazing. And Jake, if you want to come and join me, then we're now going to do the presentation. And then when I do it, you're going to go wild. You cheer, you clap, you stamp your feet, do whatever you can because it's going to be on television. So,
you ready? You both look at the camera and then we're going.
Say action.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll just do that again. It wasn't quite good.
Well done.
Well done, everybody. Thank you very much.
Right, they're going to leave you now. So we do a few things with this camera.
Let's just grab a quick word if we can, if that's okay. I was chatting to Dan a little bit earlier and we're saying the standard of course just goes up and up and up, and Studley Wood really raised the bar here.
Yeah, we take great pride in our golf course, and it's Ian Hodgkinson has been here 29 years. And he built the golf course with the original builders. There's nothing he doesn't know about this golf course. As I said earlier in one of my interviews, I think he loves this place more than he loves his family. But he's just been, he just loves
working on it and preparing it. And you can look at this. I mean, they're like carpets. I mean, they're just fantastic. And the rest of it is,
it's not just the
looking...
greens, it's the fairways I've been amazed with as well. They're just so pure, aren't they?
Yeah, you know, we just want it to be, we want it to be the best golf club in Oxfordshire. That's all we want it to be.
Yeah.
And a friendly and a nice place for people to come and play proper golf on proper facilities. So it's,
what's it been like hosting the PGA EuroPro Tour this week?
I love it. You know, it's just, you know, it's we look forward to it every year, and we've got great relationships with everybody. We try to improve each time. I had jackets for all of the helpers, all right?
Oh, brilliant.
Because Clanderboy last year outstaged us and outgunned us by having jackets all the same. I got the jackets. We couldn't give them to them today. I mean, it's like 34 degrees.
Yeah, it's a nice day, isn't it?
Yeah, they couldn't be in waterproof jackets, so that was a bit of a blowout, really. But we'll give them.
You'd take the hot weather, though, wouldn't you?
Oh, I love this. It's amazing. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Congratulations for putting on a
you.
wonderful tournament. Thank you
Cheers.
so much.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Right, that is it. As you can see, Jake Ayres over here. He is the IFX Payments Champion on the PGA EuroPro Tour. We really hope you've enjoyed our coverage here live today, and of course throughout the last couple of days. I'm delighted to say if you've missed any of the action today, don't worry, we've got a repeat show for you live across the PGA EuroPro Tour social media channels as well. There he is, very happy, Jake Ayres, the champion here today. He's going to go and celebrate tonight, no doubt, but of course it's then straight on to Camberwell next week. That rounds out the action from us here live. Thank you so much for tuning in. Wherever you're watching from, don't forget the content will stay exactly where it is. Do come back and watch it at any time, and we're going to rip up all of the interviews so you can catch them individually too. If you do want to find out more about the PGA EuroPro Tour, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. Give it a click, it'll take you straight through to their website. Right, that's it from me. I'm going to go get a nice glass of ice cold water. And oh, we've already got Jake. Yeah, we've done him. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I'm going to go get a nice glass of cold water right now because we've been out on the course for some time. I'm Ian Waterhouse from Live Sport Now. Do check us out as well, www.livesportnow.uk. And until